it definitely was peak Trump. The lawyer Sydney, her in that drawl that you mentioned, it was straight out of the McCarthy era, just not as convincing. She seemed to think that Hugo Chavez was still in power in Venezuela. The tenses she was using were wrong otherwise. She also claimed that Hugo Chavez had hired these people after he had lost a referendum vote, which he had in fact actually won. But all that notwithstanding, if you can bear to put that to one side, it's a lot to put to one side, I know. Not least Giuliani had obviously bought something in the Four Seasons Garden Centre and plastered it over his head, which was then all dripping down his face. But if you could put that to one side, it's not fantastic, is it, that the Democrats would rig elections? After all, they rig their own primary elections, and Tammany Hall was Tammany Hall for a reason.
Well, what's being alleged is devoid of evidence. So what can I say? Sure, it would be possible. Carlson has said that what Sidney Powell has alleged would be the greatest crime in American history. I don't know about that, but it would be up there. It would be, high on the list of crimes, just the theft of a presidential election. And so they had better come forward with the evidence. But at this point, there isn't any. There have been recounts, several of the key swing states, hand recounts, and they're not finding that there was some massive irregularity in vote total. So maybe it happened. I didn't see the evidence. I know in 2000, the election was stolen for George W. Bush. The recount was stopped as it was trending in the direction of Al Gore. And the Supreme Court, by 5 decision with 5 partisan Republicans, stopped the vote and allowed George W. Bush to win. And then Al Gore just whimpered away.